Hey, how's it going, YouTube? Gonna try something a little bit different today and do a full inventory tour of what I've got for Magic the Gathering cards. This might be a little cumbersome and awkward. We're gonna see what we can do as far as actually walking around and showing things on camera. This has been proven to be a little bit difficult because I want to be able to see what's actually being recorded and obviously my setup isn't really ideal for that. As you can see, I'm just carrying around my laptop, but in any case, let's see what we can do here. I've got, so this is all Four Horsemen era stuff. It's this stuff's all been very well sorted. I got some antiquity cards, some legend stuff, dark, basically everything. Obviously, Four Horsemen stuff isn't stuff you come across very often, but the fact that I've got a full shoebox full of it's actually pretty decent. Then this is labeled as early sets, but this is actually decks, modern. These are all decks for pre-modern. I haven't played the format much, but I put a bunch of decks together, try to get my friends to play it. Didn't go super well. And we've got, this is all unlimited, commons and uncommons. So just stuff like that. Then over here, this is some like bulk overflow of old school stuff, a lot of Fallen Empire stuff here. Underneath here is basically a lot of playables that have kind of gone in and out of decks. Old school stuff, a lot of it. That's what I was kind of toying around with old school a few years ago. Then you come down to basically shoeboxes full of just older sets, Ice Age block stuff, Mirage block stuff. I think these are all play sets of commons and uncommons for the entire block. Tempest block, Urza, Mask Invasion, Odyssey Onslaught. Then we're getting into somewhat newer stuff here. I think like over here, we're looking at, this is all, I mean, basically I have a ton of stuff from this era, the Guild Pact, Guilds of Ravnica, original Guilds era. Here's my Zendikar stuff. So this is all mostly bulk stuff. This is a box full of foils. Let's see, I haven't looked at a lot of this stuff in years, so I'm gonna have to apologize for the just awkwardness as I try and pull out and show you guys things. We got ourselves a oversized Black Lotus. We got, like I said, this is all just old foils. Not sure if I'm showing that's coming up on camera, but yeah, just commons and uncommon foils. Pretty much, I think anything that was rare ended up in my trade binder. I've got what's left of my trade binders over here. A lot of those have been gutted at this point. I've been actually listing everything out of what like formerly was my foil and promo binder. You can see it's almost empty now. I've gotten about two-thirds of the way through pulling everything out of there and listing it on TCGPlayer. We've got a old Pro 1996 set of all the decks from the 96 Pro Tour Top 8. That was actually a really cool find. My wife found that. That was brought into her thrift store that she volunteers at for several years now, probably about 5 years ago. So something from 1996 showing at a thrift store in 1919 or 2019 or 2000, 2020, somewhere in that ballpark. Pretty cool. This is all white bordered stuff, just commons and uncommons. We've got, yeah, like kind of the middle era sets. Those aren't probably play sets of everything. I would expect they're just everything I own in those sets. I wasn't buying collections as much by that point, and so it was just stuff I got from drafting and things like that. Most of these are still probably, I still have most of a shoebox full of this era for that stuff. Then you get down here, more white bordered stuff, basically, yeah, 4th, 5th edition Chronicles. I think there is, yeah, here's just other core sets, M12, M14, M11. We've got Mask, 10th edition, M10, everything down here. These are basically all basic lands. I got a box full of just stray sleeves, and yeah, just stuff that currently is going to be basically turned into packing material whenever I ship things out. Then what we got over here, yeah, a plaque. This is from a tournament I won at a place called Alpha Players, no longer around, but won a tournament there and got a plaque for that. That was pretty cool. Then we've got, this is basically where I kept all my staples. Modern staples have already been filtered into my TCG inventory, so that has gotten, there's probably about a third of what used to be there in the back. And then up here, these are all like low tier reserve list cards. Basically anything high tier reserve list is in my safety deposit box. So yeah, so this is all just low tier reserve list stuff. Looks like there's some non-reserve list stuff at the back here. I might need to go through that and inventory it. We got a box of full art lands. This is almost exclusively Zen, original Zen. I was basically drafting a ton during that era, and anytime somebody was leaving cards at the table, I would sift out their basic lands and add them to my collection. So there's some portal lands, stuff like that. Just stuff that's less common than just bulk basic lands in my mode. These are all modern rares, so everything in here is just kind of bulk-ish modern rares. Same here. I believe this is also pretty much bulk modern rares and things like that. Oh, no, nope. This is all legacy rares. Yep, I don't know my inventory as well as I should. A lot of this, again, been sitting around for several years. These are all commons and uncommons, playable commons and uncommons. Got a lot of just random stuff there that's going to end up in the TCG inventory. This 5,000 count box is all legacy rares. So you got your white border stuff. This is stuff I've already picked through. This is basically where I started on picking. This is all my Ice Age era stuff. And then you go into, here's alliances. Then, yep, Mirage block. This stuff I haven't picked through yet. We're getting into, yeah, your weather lights and just moving forward through the eras. All this stuff is fairly sorted by color and set and ordered by release date. So yeah, we got quite a few just bulk rares, lots of stuff that we're going to have to go through and pick out the value. I don't know if I'm going to take the time to inventory all the cards in here and just list stuff for, basically floor price it and see what sells. But we'll see on that. And now we're getting into, this is what I was thinking I was looking at earlier with the modern rares. These are, again, all well sorted, sifted into by sets. I have not sifted through this stuff looking for value yet, recently at least. Basically anything that used to be more than 20 bucks at one point got sifted into my safety deposit box, and so this is stuff that wasn't at least $20 at the time. And then more modern rares, same thing, just lots and lots of modern legal rares. This goes up through probably about Theros. Then we've got more bulk. This is just basically all my commons and uncommons from Mask block, Odyssey block, Invasion block. Lots of Invasion block, Saga block. I don't know what these ones are. They're kind of haphazard there. Tempest block, Rat Cycle. This is all bulk stuff. And we got our cords hanging in the way. So, yep, this is mostly bulk down here, but I'm still going to probably sift through it, see if I can find anything worth $1 or more. So that is the bulk of the collection. As far as just random bulk and stuff like that. You can also see I've got a Star Wars book collection. We've got our MTG book collection over here. Lots of stuff there. I'm not sure if I'm just going to hold on to these for now or maybe put them on eBay at some point. Certainly have some value, and like I believe the Thran cycle and the Ice Age cycle are both quite valuable. And we got board games. Got some sealed Lego stuff up here. Actually, the bottom two aren't sealed. Those are ones I opened and played with. But you know, a couple of random sealed things here. This is where probably in the 2010 to 2013 era, I was buying just stuff to put away in the closet. You can see some Eternal Masters boxes, some Honor Masters boxes. Iconic. I think I have 3 sets of 2013 Commander Masters in here. Quite a few sets, like most of this. Let's see, I know there's a Cons case in here, just of the original con set. This is a whole bunch of dual decks, pretty much all the, I got a bunch of Elspeth versus Liliana, thinking those were underpriced whenever they came out, but they started overprinting everything in that era, and that never went to the, $60, $70 I was hoping for. It's more like $40, $50 now. But yeah, let's see here. Anything else worth mentioning in here? No, I don't think so. I think we've gone over most of it. Let's see here then. Looks like my camera gave out. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the video short, and we'll see. Maybe we'll put a follow-up on this and start recording again. And we're back. Sorry for that cutout there, but obviously I've gone through and reviewed the video. Pretty shoddy camera work all in all, but not too bad. I'll accept it. So that's what you guys are gonna get. Unfortunately, you had some times there where I was not really pointing the camera at what I was trying to show you and things like that. But hey, what are you gonna do without a cameraman? In any case, I hope you guys enjoyed that tour of my inventory. We got through almost all of it. There's probably a couple other things I could have showed you if the video if you didn't cut out, but yeah, nothing significantly important. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe if you're into those things. If you saw anything in those videos that you're interested in, keep in mind I'm not fire selling anything, but feel free to reach out if you want to pay what I would consider fair market value. I certainly will cut you a little bit of a deal if we're selling direct and cutting out those TCG fees and eBay fees and all that fun stuff. But in any case, thanks for watching. Have a good day.